Hey, I am Goddess Cree, and I am back with another divine message for Thursday. Happy Thursday, everyone. Hope you had an awesome day today. So let's get into it. I have at least 3 angel numbers. I'll try to be brief. So the first angel number is angel number 7. It is asking you to focus on your inner journey and enlightenment. This is the divine connection with yourself and the universe, and you can reach this through meditation. So I saw 2 angel numbers today. I saw 222, which is asking you to trust and be patient. Trust you have the tools to make the right choices. You are exactly where you should be. Okay, then we have angel number 111, and this is manifestation, new beginnings, alignment with your purpose. So, let's see here. Let's check the energy. What message do we have for the collective? What is the message? Let's see. What's the message? Okay, so we have the here and now. So, looks like we might need to focus on the present. We have deep knowing. So this is High Priestess energy. There's something that you already know. What else for the collective? Okay, so we have all that glitter is not gold. We also have blessed. So, okay, so Spirit is saying focus on the now. You have deep knowing. You know that something is not quite as it seems. And Spirit says you're blessed. Okay, let's get one more. Wow. Higher power. Okay. We have go to distance under the bottom. So that is confirmation. So Spirit says keep moving forward. Focus on the here and now. You have the deep knowing. And you know that everything that glitter is not gold. And there are 2 masks on the top of this pile, which indicate there is something hiding. It may look pretty, but there is something hiding. And Spirit says, regardless of that, because you know, you are going to be blessed. Okay? And with the higher power, this is divine. You will be blessed, and this is divine. Okay? Let's see. Any other messages? Let's see. What other message does Spirit have for the collective? Please and thank you. Mindset. This card came out the other day. Your mindset is very important. That's basically what the name of the read was. So it says, look at things or find a different perspective. Mindset. Okay. We have examine existing beliefs. And that's surprising that fell under deep knowing. What else? Anything else? Please and thank you. Anything else for the collective? Oh, that's wait. Well, that's two. Let's see. Two flipped. So we have, wow, sneaky person. Under all that glitters. We have success, gradual success with thoughtful action. Okay. That lines up under blessed. And here's the sneaky person. Someone with questionable morals lines up right under all that glitters. Okay. Patience is the key. It's under the bottom. And it says slow and steady. Okay. Now, I want to point out that this card, the number associated with this card is 25. I said 27 because 2 plus 5 is 7. So I kind of combined it that. So 25 breaks down to a 7, which today is angel number 7. Okay, so that's definitely confirmation. Slow and steady wins the race. But it says patience is the key here. Okay, so that's the message from the higher power. So notice that my cards kind of lined up. So it says here and now. Focus on the here and now. Okay, and it says mindset. Find a different perspective. So that's confirmation. Then we have deep knowing, and then belief and examine. Existing beliefs came out. So that's confirmation for your deep knowing. How do you have a deep knowing? That means you studied. That means you have read the literature. That means that you've learned something. There's something deep that you know. And like I said, when that card came out, it gives the high priestess energy for me. This gives the high priestess energy. And if you notice, this is the moon and an owl here. And owls are intelligent, deep knowing. And then the moon is hidden mysteries. So that's why I associate this card with the high priestess, because the high priestess has deep knowing. The high priestess can see beyond the veil of the moon. And if in tarot, the moon is mysteries, illusions, things you cannot see. And then it's kind of ironic that after that card, we have all that glitter, all that glitters. Confirmation with the strange noise outside. So all that glitters, we know the saying, all that glitters is not gold. So just because it looks good does not mean it's worth anything. Okay? You know, and that's how some people sometimes miss their blessings, is because they look at a book and the book is torn, the book is tattered. They don't want to touch it. Oh, that old raggedy thing, it's not worth nothing. But if you open the inside and read and gain the knowledge, then actually it is worth something. So under all that glitters is not gold is sneaky person. And this is a person with questionable morals. So that lines up. And the next card is success, which talks about gradual success with thankful, with thoughtful actions. Blessed. So the cards are lining up. So Spirit wants you to focus on now, change your perspective, continue to educate yourself, continue to pay attention to your intuition. You have a deep knowing, and this has to do with someone that's in your energy with questionable morals. Okay? So I'm hearing you know who to cut off, you know who to stay away from, because just because of, you know, it may look good. This could be a person. This could be an offer for a job. This could be an offer to partner up with someone. This could be anything. Okay, so you have the deep knowing. You know, if you get that alarm, your body will tell you, your intuition will kick in. This is not a good idea. I don't think I should go there. I don't think I should deal with this person. Whatever it is, make the good decisions. And Spirit says success is going to come in. You're going to be blessed. And patience is the key. Slow and steady. And this is going to be given to you by higher power. So this is going to be confirmation, and this is going to be ushered in by the universe. So no one can stop that. Okay, so remember what God has for you, what divine has for you, no man can stop, no man can put asunder. So you have to change your mindset. Focus on the here and now. Focus on your goals, your mindset. Change your perspective on how you're looking at things, and things will change. Okay, so let's check tarot. Let's see what tarot has to say. Let's clarify tarot. Okay, all right, Spirit. Clarify this message, please. Okay, so we definitely have the Hanged Man here. This is letting go. This is surrendering. This is withdrawal. This is enlightenment about something. So this is water energy. We have the Hanged Man here. So you're definitely let something go. So you have some deep knowing. There is definitely a transformation. What else does collective need to know? Way too many. What else does collective need to know? We got 2. Okay, so we have the 9 of Pentacles here, which is indicating success and stability. And this is after letting something go. Yeah. You are now protecting. You're guarding and protecting what you have. You have a deep knowing about something, and this possibly has to do about your goals, where you're going in the future. So with the 4 of Pentacles, you are definitely guarding what you have. You're guarding your next steps. What else? Please and thank you. Please clarify this message more, please. Anything else collective needs to know? Let's see. Okay, so this is talking about a decision with a business. So it looks like you're planning, you're getting ready. This is the 2 of Wands. So you're definitely planning, you're getting ready to move forward. So there's a decision, you got some options. All right, let's see. What else? We have the Queen of Wands here. So, yeah, you're definitely strong and moving forward. Spirit says maintain your confidence, Queen of Wands. Stay optimistic. So stay in the energy of your being optimistic and stay confident. Let's get one more. What else does the collective need to know? Okay, so we have the Six of Cups here. There may be some things in your childhood that you are possibly thinking about. And that's fine. You may be a little bit emotional about things. This is water, Scorpio energy. But Spirit says keep going with the Knight of Cups energy on here. Things are coming in slowly, but they are coming. And like I said, with the high power here, higher power, this is divinely orchestrated. No one can change this with the Knight of Cups. Okay, so the Knight of Cups is passionate, and there is offers an invitation. There is taking action, but the Knight of Cups also moves just a little bit slow, or can. So Spirit says, slow and steady. You will have a victory. Yeah. And then we have the Star in the upright. So this is definitely a renewal. This is a cleansing for you. This is going to be happiness. This is going to be happiness. And that's because you are the star. This will be happiness. All right, so let's see. Let's get some more messages here. Let's clarify a little bit more. Let's see. What else does the collective need to know? All right, so we know that the collective is focused on the here and now. They are asked to change the perspective of how they're thinking, letting things go. They are now independent. Success is coming in with the Nine of Pentacles. This will be financial stability. Spirit says they see you guarding and protecting with the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so yes, holding on, being guarded about this new beginning, which is understandable. And you are now making decisions. You are planning and anticipating the next step. This could be in your business. This could be some partnerships coming in. But Spirit wants you to be aware of sneaky people with questionable morals. And this don't have to necessarily be people. This could be with business virtues and things moving forward like that. So, but other than that, Spirit is saying remain confident and optimistic and passionate about your new beginning. Remain strong. This may be emotional for you because this could be bringing you out of this could be assisting you with your childhood memories, as far as your inner child things. Maybe you had a little struggle in your childhood, and you could be thinking about how things are getting better. You could be actually seeing things tangibly coming together. That's what Spirit is saying. So, and it's happening because you have figured out you are the star. You are a star, okay? Not the star, as if there's only one star. There are multiple stars in the sky. Who's to say we're not one of them? So everyone has their light. It's up to you how bright your light shines. So I'm hearing never let anyone dim your light. So you are a star, okay? And so the star has the power to renew, heal, and cleanse. And there is peace and guidance and blessings here. So Spirit wants you to remember you are a star, okay? Wow. Oh, okay. So Spirit says, I need you to step out of your comfort zone. Do not fear the new, and don't cling to old ways and situations. So this is your South Node. So remember, in your birth chart, you have south node, north nodes. And the south node is usually your lower vibrational energy. The north node is your higher vibrational energy. So in your south node is where some of us like to be comfortable because it's not change. It's the everyday mundane things. So this is referring to your comfort zone. So Spirit says step out of your comfort zone. So notice that we have mindset here, which is asking you to look at things in a different perspective. Okay. Okay, what else? And then the moon card came out for intuition. So this is confirmation of the deep knowing. So as I talked about the deep knowing card, which gives off high priestess energy. So the moon, deep knowing, it says this is subconscious, emotional fear, deceit, things that that are not as they appear. Okay, so moon, intuition. So this is where the deep knowing card comes in. So remember, trust your intuition. You're going to have to trust your intuition. So Spirit says step out your comfort zone, trust your intuition, because not everything that glitters is going to be gold, and you're going to have to be discerning before making decisions. So there is going to be some planning. And then we have keys on the ring, one night stand coming out in the crossing. This is many options, decisions, unconventional, spring, Lord, string along, okay, in a crossing. So this is the sneaky link card. And it lines right up through the middle with sneaky person, a person with questionable morals, questionable moral compass, okay, which lines up under all that glitters is not gold. So I said that this could possibly be a business venture, but this is referring to having one night stands with people. This is sneaky link energy. So this is saying you have decisions to make. If you don't want to be strung along in a relationship, you got to make better decisions. Okay? Wow. Like I said, my cards don't lie. And then we have, Spirit says that's the truth. That's the truth. It says, seeing the truth, clearing actions, being honest with honest communications. So you know who this person is. If this sneaky link shows back up, you got to be honest. Okay? Because like I said, sneaky links, 9 times out of 10, they have 2 to 3 people in their energy. And we have to be, our sacral energy has to be clean. Okay? So if you choose someone, you would like for them to have one person, just you and them. But when you have multiple people, you're going to have multiple people in your energy. So, which will cause your sacral energy to not be clean. Okay? All right. So Spirit says this is the truth. You need to start looking at things in a new perspective. And that's out here twice with the mindset right here. Okay? What else does collective need to know? Okay, so we have self-care energy. So Spirit wants you to focus on your self-care, especially if you feel like your energy is low and depleted. Do cleansing, take cleansing baths, meditate, recharge, retreat if you need to. Okay, thought that was more than one that flipped. Let's get one more for the collective. What else? Oh, wow. Reunion, soul ties. So that's somebody, that's a second person in your energy. Soulmate, fated partnership, past love connection. The past will return. It says, all right. So That's confirmation. And then we have masculine energy, the yin under the bottom. It's then in reverse. So, wow. Okay, then you have union. Soulmate energy and decisions. Okay. So yeah, masculine energy here. Logic, confident, and assertive. Okay, so remember, Spirit is advising that you change your perspective, but you also have to be aware that everything that glitters is not gold. So there will be some decisions that you will have to make as you move forward with these blessings. So make sure you stay tapped into your intuition. All right, so let's check the angel messages. What message does collective, the angels have for the collective? What message does the angels have for the collective? Okay, so there is a sacred plan. Not only that, it says friendship and union. All right, so keep in mind, there is, there's two decisions. You're going to have a sneaky link. It's in the crossing. It is indicating many options and many decisions. So it may be more than two people in your energy. But one of these persons is someone from your past. And the angels say sacred plan and friendship and union. Okay? All right. But up top, there is a blessing, and it is divinely orchestrated, and no one can stop it. But you're going to have to use your deep knowing, your high priestess energy, because this is moon energy. And you saw it pop out. Scorpio. We have Leo, Gemini, Sagittarius, Libra, and Virgo. So this is not one of your signs. This is possibly in your birth chart and one of your placements. So once again, I am Goddess Cree, and this was a divine message. Please click that like, subscribe. Let me know if this resonates with you. Also share with someone that might need to see this message. So once again, I hope you have an awesome evening. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace, love, and light. Bye.